So you probably heard you can get paid to test apps and websites. Maybe someone sent you a link. Maybe you saw a number like, $4,000 and you thought, wait, is that even serious? Well, to be honest, that number is real, but there's a lot more to it. And I'm going to walk you through the whole thing, what Tryber actually is, how it works, how much you can realistically make, not these hyped up claims, and whether it's even worth your time or not. So no hype, just some real stuff. So what is Tryber? Well, it's basically a platform where companies hire everyday people to test their apps, their websites, and software even before they launch. And they want to catch bugs, they want to get feedback, they want to fix things before real users run into problems. And there are 3 types of work you can do on there. First of all, there's bug testing. That's the most common one. You go through an app or a website, you find problems, and you report them. If your bugs get approved, and we're going to talk about that later on, you get paid for it. Then there's user feedback. Sometimes companies just want to know how a normal person experiences their product. So is it confusing or does something feel off? That kind of thing. And then there's something which is called ethical hacking, and this is the advanced stuff. You basically try to find security vulnerabilities, and it can pay well, but it's definitely not for beginners. So straight away, this is not a fill out a survey and earn 50 cents type of platform. It requires real effort and, depending on the task, real skills too. The good news is that anyone can sign up. They claim over 270,000 active users over like 150 countries. So it's pretty open, but just because you can join doesn't mean campaigns will be waiting for you. Availability depends a lot on where you live and what devices you have. So yeah, it is accessible, but don't expect to sign up and find work straight away. That's just false claims, and it's never going to work like that. First of all, when you Google for it, this is the web page that you're going to find. If you just Google for Tryber like this, you're going to find like, this is AI overview, but here you see unguess, all right? And when you land here, well, this thing here, Tryber, you're going to click on Join Tryber here, and then you're going to land on this page, all right? But this is the part most people skip, and it's exactly why a lot of people sign up, they get confused, and then they give up. First things first, when you click on Join Tryber here, and then you choose one of these, whether to go with Facebook, LinkedIn, or email, then you have to choose within this dashboard what kind of devices you will use. So tell us which devices you can use for the campaigns, and they will be your testing tools. And the availability for some tasks is going to depend on which device you can use. So that's important. So you're going to have this like little welcome and message. And of course, there is going to be a training course. You have to go through training courses first. And this is where most people get frustrated. When you first join and try to apply for these campaigns, you probably won't qualify for most of them. Why is that? Because Tryber uses an experience points system. So when you start, you're at 0, and there are free training courses on the platform. They teach you how to find bugs, how to write proper reports, how everything works, and they take time, and you don't get paid for them. So let me just be straight with you here. You're going to have a lot of unpaid time at the start. That's just how it is. If that's a deal breaker, this platform isn't for you. Now, third, there is a level system. All right, you can find it over here on Check Ranking. There is Basic. This is your starting level, Basic. Then there's Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and Diamond. And of course, there's Legendary. The higher you are, the better the campaigns you can access. And these levels reset every month based on how active you are. So you have to keep showing up. The more consistent you are, the more doors open up. This is not passive income. Think of it more like building up a freelance reputation, and it takes time before things really start moving. Now, fourth, when a good campaign shows up, you can find them here on your dashboard, and usually they're going to give you these messages and you can enter these campaigns, but available campaigns are going to be landed here in this section here. So when a good campaign shows up, apply fast. Good campaigns go quickly, within 24 hours, sometimes less. So you need to check in regularly if you want to actually catch them. All right, now let's talk about some money. The range is huge. Some campaigns pay almost nothing. Yes, that's true. Others go up to $3,500. But, and this is really important, those high-paying ones are usually the ethical hacking campaigns. They're competitive. That's the hard truth, and they require serious skills. And even then, what you earn depends on how many valid bugs you actually find. Remember, when I talked about bugs, they have to be valid. For example, if a campaign might pay you around $20, you need at least 3 approved bugs just to get anything at all. If you find 2 bugs, you get nothing, all right? It's performance-based. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It keeps the quality up, but it means you can't really predict what you're going to be making in a given week, especially when you're just starting out. So please don't fall for false claims. Think of this as an occasional extra money and not a reliable income source, at least until you've built up your level and your skills. Now, there is something else here that I want to share with you. If you head over to your wallet section right here and you click on it, well, here you're going to have to fill out your tax profile, all right? And Tryber is run by an Italian company. And this means that European tax rules apply. And depending on where you live, that affects how much you actually end up receiving. So here's the simple version of it. If you're in Europe and you're just a regular person, no VAT number, no registered business, Tryber might deduct taxes before paying you. So, that $20 campaign might not actually land as $20 in your account. On the other hand, if you are in Europe and you do have a VAT number, meaning you're registered as a freelancer or a business, you usually get the full amount because you're responsible for sorting your own taxes. If you're outside EU, the VAT stuff typically doesn't apply, but you still need to know the tax rules in your own country. Now, the payout threshold here is pretty good. It's just €3, I believe, and that's generally low, and I appreciate that, but it can take up to 20 business days to actually receive your money once you request it. And while you're waiting, you can't request another payment. So it is slow, and it is complicated. Just worth knowing going in. So in the end, is Tryber worth it? Well, honestly, it depends on who you are. If you enjoy poking around apps and finding things that don't work, if you have an eye for detail, or you live in a country where $20 is way more than in the States or somewhere else, then yeah, Tryber can be a decent side hustle. It's a legit platform. It pays real money. The work is real. But if you're hoping to make quick, easy money, this is not that. There's unpaid time at the start because of the courses, and there's a level system to climb, and the pay is unpredictable. And the payment process is more complicated than most platforms out there. So, it's not going to make you rich overnight, especially. So don't go in expecting to make money in your first week. Go in if you're actually interested in this kind of work and you're willing to put in the time to learn the platform, and you're okay playing the long game. So if that sounds like you, it could genuinely be worth it. If it doesn't, that's fine too. There are plenty of other options out there. We're going to review a lot of options on this channel, and we're going to be straightforward and honest about it. So yeah, catch you next time.